Tens of millions of people will be hitting the road this weekend ahead of Christmas. And while it's a great time to get into the holiday spirit, it's also a time to exercise caution. Fox 43's Logan Perone joins us in the studio with what you need to know before hitting the road.
Yeah, Marshall, AAA estimates that more than 100 million people will travel to their holiday gatherings by car this year. And as people get together for parties and traditions, the risk of alcohol-related incidents is going to go up. PennDOT and UPMC officials tell me they see an increase during the holidays and want people to make smart decisions. Drivers urged to take proper precautions this Christmas weekend.
Nobody wants that empty seat at the table.
PennDOT spokesperson Fritzy Schreffler says the agency sees a rise in alcohol and drug-impaired driving fatalities this time of year.
All of those kinds of things serve to impair your judgment, impair your vision, impair your ability to respond in the event of an incident.
Data from the National Safety Council shows the rate of alcohol-impaired driving fatalities is usually higher around Christmas than the yearly average. And the latest numbers from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration show more than 1,000 impaired driving fatalities last December.
Then you're impacting EMS, you're impacting police, fire, whoever might be called to the scene to either try and save your life or at least clean up the aftermath.
That includes emergency room staff like Dr. Anthony Guaracino with UPMC Harrisburg.
So it's a significant problem during the holidays. More resources, sicker patients, because they're often associated with severe injuries. But it also impacts, the psyche and the morale of the staff. No one likes to see anybody get injured.
Dr. Guaracino says keeping yourself and others safe can come down to simple choices.
Defer imbibing until later on in the day after you're finished your driving, or stay where you're going, getting a taxi or an Uber to take you home.
And Schreffler adds you can arrange a safe ride home with somebody who's completely sober.
We hear designated driver all the time, but it's not the person who's had the least to drink. It is the person who has had nothing to drink.
Now, last Christmas, 36% of traffic fatalities involved an alcohol-impaired driver ahead of the busy weekend. Pennsylvania State Police announced they will be conducting increased traffic enforcement efforts this weekend this year. Troopers will be looking for those driving under the influence as well as those driving aggressively, distracted, and speeding. In the studio, Logan Perone, Fox 43 News.